Chris, what's up, buddy? You're on with the Junks.
All right, so JP and Case can take a couple minutes off because I gotta ask EB about Tiger again. It completely tilts me, EB.
Yeah.
When you're constantly saying how you cheer for him because of greatness.
Right.
But doesn't his character and doesn't the fact that you guys have been saying for years how much of a douche he is.
I can
doesn't that come
separate
into
it.
play
I
at
know
all?
some people can't. I can separate that. I like to watch him on the golf course. I wouldn't want to have a beer with him.
The
Hold
coverage
on.
of him.
Hold
the
on.
coverage of him is absolutely so annoying with how much these guys slurp him. And if he's 10 strokes back, oh, do you think he's got a chance? No, he doesn't have a chance.
I don't think.
Absolutely
I don't know that
psychotic.
people really think that, but who knows?
Although
what about
that
all the
struck
a nerve.
Listen, I
generally
can
agree with you on the
separate.
Tiger comeback
I can
thing,
separate.
but that's kind of what they were doing about the Patriots in this game when they were like saying, "Oh, there's still plenty of
The
time
only
left."
reason why we're so keeping this game, taking it seriously, is because it's the Patriots.
Right.
That's kind of what
And
people
one
do
last
with
thing.
Tiger.
How about this analogy on Tiger in terms of another sports person?
Yeah.
How about him comparing him to Tyson?
I actually
As soon
found
as Y-
I like
as soon as
Tyson
Y.E.
too.
Yang-
Thanks, EB.
I like Tyson too, and Tyson, did some horrible things in his life, but I believe in redemption, and I rooted
You
for
can't
Tyson.
about one man
No, I'm
show.
talking about in terms of his fall from grace. I mean, as soon as Tyson got beat once, he was never the same. And Y.E. Yang beat him, and now all these guys are not afraid of Tiger anymore. They look at him and
That's
it's just
fine.
like, man,
I don't
he's over the hill.
disagree. But what is the problem? I don't understand your hostility.
I think the
You
guy
want me
is
to hate
a
him?
complete ass. I think he's a complete ass, and I don't understand why anyone even cheers for the guy.
Because he's
Anymore.
probably the best player we'll ever see in our lifetime.
Well, you saw Jack Nicklaus in your lifetime.
He was
didn't you?
not as dominant.
Towards the end.
He was not as dominant as Tiger was.
Chris, what's your favorite team in sports?
My favorite team in sports?
Yeah.
I grew up a Yankees fan.
All right. Well, they had plenty of asses through the years, but I bet you rooted for them.
All right, did you root for A-Rod?
Right.
A-Rod is a soulless douche.
No. I do not consider A-Rod to be even a Yankee.
All right.
All right, well, you live in some sort of parallel
Okay,
universe.
where's the
I don't know
Yankee
what,
uniform?
Did you root for Reggie
All right, well,
Jackson?
I'm not responsible for who they have. I mean, I'm cheering for the team. I'm not cheering for A-Rod.
Right.
But I loved
Listen.
it when they actually
Well,
won
let me
when he
ask you
wasn't even
this.
playing.
Let me ask you this. So you're obviously very anti-Tiger, but don't you enjoy watching him play and rooting against him? Don't you still want to see him out there playing so you can root against him?
I guess there's a little more interest in the tournaments that he's playing in, obviously. But
Sure.
I don't need him to be in a tournament for me to be interested in.
Neither
it.
do I.
Right.
It just adds to it.
Right.
I'm the same way.
I actually just like to see people fulfill their potential. And I think if he doesn't, it's sad.
Well,
Even though he's had
You
an
don't think
unbelievable
he's filled-
career.
You don't think he's filled his potential?
I think he's squandered so many years and so many majors over the last 10-plus years.
See, Eric can't bring
Yeah,
himself.
but that's completely on him. I mean, he
Yeah,
was the one
sure,
who fired his coach.
Sure it is.
He was the one who basically
absolutely.
completely imploded his
Of course.
persona
It's
by
almost
sleeping
always
with
on
breakfast
them.
waitresses.
When guys squander their talents based on drug abuse and alcohol abuse, I feel bad for them.
See, Eric can't bring himself to say or think that Tiger's done. He's still.
Well, I'm getting closer.
He's still holding out hope that Tiger
He was
can.
done 3 years ago. He was done three
That
years
might,
ago.
that might be right.
You might be right.
But either way, as long as he tees it up, I'm going to root for that guy. I'm just going to root for him on the golf course. Off the golf course, he could go broke for all I care.
I don't know. It's
It tilts you.
What do you want me to
Weird to
tell
me.
you?
It's
I
weird.
wouldn't want to have a beer with him. I wouldn't want to even play golf with him. I think he is a bore. I don't think he's that smart. I don't think he's funny. But when he tees it
but you
up,
cheer for him.
But when he tees it up, he's the most compelling golfer in the history of my life.
But that's the thing. You just named 6 different things that makes him not compelling. Besides the fact that he can hit a golf ball decent.
All right,
That's
enough.
what you're
That's
watching.
enough.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
not watching him at the bar. You're not watching him play video games.
Right.
You're watching him do the thing that he was the best at.
Sorry, it's just a different
some
approach.
some of the greatest athletes. I mean, Jordan had big time character
good
flaws.
at
He
it.
treated
Right.
people like dirt.
Jordan
but,
is a douche.
But
Well, Drab mentioned this in
That's true.
my ear. You're a Yankees fan. You know how many
Yeah.
Yankees have had troubles with the law that have been jerks? You know,
I'm not talking about problems with the law. And I also understand. So here's my question: you guys, EB, you cheer for greatness. You cheered for the Pats this time. Did you cheer for the Yankees when they were winning all the championships?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know.
No,
I don't remember.
No, he didn't.
I sure as hell wouldn't expect anyone unless they were raised a Yankees
I don't know.
fan or
I didn't hate Jeter.
The Yankees.
I didn't hate Jeter. It didn't bother me. I didn't really like A-Rod. I think A-Rod's for some reason I really don't like A-Rod.
Well, I don't think many people do.
Do you cheer for the Penguins when they beat the Capitals?
I kind of did, yeah, because then we could say I kind of did because then you could say we lost to the best team. Yeah,
That's true.
I kind of did do that.
I think your thing was we're the second best
We're
team.
second best. Not too bad.
Hey, Chris, we're not totally consistent people.
Chris, I think
No one is.
You need to adopt Valdez's philosophy. It's just sports.
Yeah.
I think you're taking it a little bit.
Yeah,
too
you're taking it
seriously.
way too seriously, pal.
I get it. I get it. Trust me, I do. But just Tiger is just an ass, and I just can never cheer for him.
This is how
So, let me-
sports. This is
but
how
I would
sports
like to-
affects us.